All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a avid member of the channel, keep on sharing the contents far and wide. We really and truly appreciate it. So what we're going to be doing today is the detail highlights, and also we're going to be doing our rating breakdown and what to look for in the team going forward. So obviously you guys saw by the title, Jamaica lost to Qatar 2-1. Yes, but obviously we can't stop there. We have to keep on breaking down things going further. So that's why we came with the StreamYard, so people can get to come on and give their take. So I'm just going to go through my 30 minutes and then open the panel that others could come on. So please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. At any point, anything you hear and you want to comment on, please and do it respectfully. But we are here to have that conversation. All right. Yes. So let me give some persons some bless up before we even get into it. We have Dume Wang in the building. Massive respect. Wayne Carnage and Jeremiah. Oh, you doing, man? Atkin Mines. Oh, you doing? I'm sorry, but Burke not in my Gold Cup squad. So people already start dishing out the punishment. Paris in the building. And we have our brother Chevis in the building. Thanks for being here. Lofty Lang said, did you see Reggae Girlz post? No. I will look. I'm not disappointed. Saw a few players who can move ahead to the squad USA. Let me know what the Reggae Girlz post was about. All right, and guys, remember to share the video around. Let me still finish this one on 200 because what we want when we put our work out there, it could be seen. We had to put out the shorter version video because I heard people complaining about who is at fault for which goal. So we put out both of the goals that scored against Jamaica, so you could go and check them out and drop a like on them, man, and just believe it, we are doing it for you guys. You don't even know how much things we do in order for you guys being okay. So just go there, drop a like on the video, then, man. Support the thing that we're putting out. All right, yeah, man. All right, so we let me get off. Claudine Fletcher, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. Jay says check in as usual. Pagan, massive respect. All right. Jarvis Paris, oh you doing, man? Julie said, JD, me shame. You should not be shamed, and that's what I said to you. We pride ourselves on trying to make sure we are educated. You understand me? On the matter, and we always try to sell it as that. So we told you about what Qatar comes with. So that means when the time comes, you won't be getting like you won't be feeling like, oh, if you lost to Qatar is the worst thing. I told you that they're not a bad team. All right, they possess the ball better than majority of the teams in the Concacaf, even included top teams in the Concacaf. They played United States. They never played the United States as if they are in fear of United States. They're a quality team. But the problem is you guys saw them last games in the World Cup and thinking that they're a bad team. But that's not true. That's just the level of the World Cup, and that's what we need to do. We need to start realizing what the level that we're playing at football at might not be the level that required for us to go even the top places. All right, but I saw positives today just the same, and that's why I wanted to touch on a lot more things so we can talk on it. All right. Heal up Richard Stewart, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Kevin, massive respect. Oh, you doing, man? Island Cart in the building, massive respect, guys. I'm just sharing the link for people to know that I'm live, because sometimes YouTube don't do it and sometimes you guys don't hit the like button fast enough, so people can get the notifications out. So yeah, I have to do it myself sometimes, so sorry if you see me take my time out to get it done. All right, big up Island Card, Kevin, big up. All the girls posted at the same time speaking against the JFF. We will do that on a different stream because we always have to make sure we organize everything. But Lofty, believe me, I am not going to lose that. I'm going to come with it. Phillips did himself justice. We are going to get into it. Mr. J said, JD, if you see it, you're gonna get mad. Just let me finish this stream, please, people. Let me finish this stream and just go through it. Because obviously we have to end each things, because when people can watch, when people want to watch it again, it could be coherent enough. So we, you understand. JD, I can't believe people are saying Dexter caused the 2 goals. The goals are there. So we posted it so people could look. All right, and we are going to bring it up on the screen as well. King only play good when a back three. All right, Sadna, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. King not ready. Full time. We stop pointing fingers when it is a team. All right. Where are you going to start? With today. I'm going to go over the players them. I'm going to go over the players them. Remember, we watch the game and we can give a honest analysis on the game. Kevin Facey, how are you doing? And guys, please do make sure to subscribe. Let we go past the 5,400, go closer to the 6,000. All right. Yes. Become a part of the Imaxit family. All right. JD, people are saying Lambert and Joel as a better partnership than Joel and Russell. All right. Let me get straight into it now. All right. So as you could see, we have the information on the screen. So this is actually the facts on the day. All right. Substitution and all. We're going to bring it on the screen to maximize it so you could get to see it. 2-1, the game finishes, and let me go for the stats itself. This is the all game stats. In total, as you can see, 51% of the ball went to Jamaica. So Jamaica actually won the position, but obviously the game was that tricky. So really and truly, the overall position might not come in handy because they had to just play it out because they were winning. You get me? But nonetheless, they still turn out to get position in the end, which is 51-49. Let me give you first position. First position, they won it 52. All right. Jamaica had 5 shots compared to 7. They had 4 on target compared to Jamaica's 2, and they had 3 shots off target and 1 for Jamaica blocked. All right. In this first half, Jamaica missed 2 big chances, and they created 1 big chance. To be honest, I thought that they created good openings, but they weren't big chances as to what Jamaica missed. All right. They would hit the woodwork twice. It would work twice in the same sequence. To be honest, yes. So, but it would work twice nonetheless in the first half. That is all right. Yes. So that the first half finished 2-0. Second half was a little bit different. Jamaica won it 54% to 46. 4 shots apiece, 2 on target for them for Jamaica. And Jamaica created 2 big chances and they missed one of the big chances. Obviously, the penalty was counted as one of the big chances, and Shamar Nicholson scored that. All right. So in total, Jamaica had 9 shots, 4 on target, and they created 4 big chances comparable to 1 big chance for Qatar. But Qatar could have scored a lot more goals. So I don't know what they really counted as big chances, to be honest. You get me? Yes. So let me move on to the players now, because obviously I have to give you everything so we can move on. All right. So these are the players, and surprisingly, okay, they fix it, because I saw Lamar walk on those guys on the list. I was wondering what am I seeing? All right. So, anyways, this was a starting 11. Jamal Waite. We are going to go through them and you give your rating on the players. Them. All right. So Jamali Waite. He got a 6.5 year. Obviously, he made some solid claims. To be honest, some solid claims. So let me bring it up on the screen. You're seeing it. 90 minutes played, 3 saves, 38 touches. His passing accuracy was 22 of 27, which is 81%. Then his long balls today was 2 of 7. 2 of 7 on his long ball, but his shorter passes, obviously, shorter passes between him, Mariappa, and the King was much more easier passes for him to be successful. All right, but in terms of these long passes, he got 2 out of 7. All right, yes, so it never turned out for him on the day. What would you give Jamali Waite? I thought that this was not his best showing. To be honest, this was not one of his best showing. You get me? both goals beat him at the near post. The first one, I would have to ask a little bit of question about it. Still, to be honest, obviously, Demo and others said that, oh, they're not going to ask any questions. But for me, I thought that it deserved to ask a little question about it, just to even ask, guys. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section as to what you think about the Jamali with first goal. It's on the channel. We're going to bring it up soon. All right. I still believe that he could have done a little bit better on that one. They never credited him for none of those errors, to be honest. Yes, so maybe that's why others not saying it. All right, Mariapa need to step away. No, wow, okay. One love, bless up yourself. Thanks for being here. Tell algorithms to play his team. I go until you mash up. All right. Whisper shows that him ready for senior football, most definitely. All right. We're going to get to the Whisper conversation. Don't worry yourself. As you know, we keep it real. We are going to give him his credit. And obviously, we have to point out things. Because remember, I've always said that football is not you do something on the field and it don't affect your team. It's a team game. But let we continue. We are not going to skip anything. Nobody will get any favoritism treatment here. We have to stand up in our conviction and do our thing. All right. So Richard King. So give me some rating for Blessings Tennessee and Blessing JKK. But give me some. Dosri said, yes, JD, I understand it was hard kick, but to near post without trying. Believe me, I have the video on the channel, so I just left it alone. You get me? Yes. So give me a rating for him. I think he gets a 6.5, and so far, obviously, he made some good saves. So definitely that brought up back his rating. So I would say I would give him the 6. I would give him the 6. I would give him the 6. What say you guys? You give him the 6 or not? Let me know, guys. We have 156 people here. Let me know. What say you? All right. I will give him the 6. Messi Louis, how you doing, man? AJD, do you think 80 can beat Qatar? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 80 can beat Qatar. Yeah. This is not Jamaica's full strength team, you know. And remember, even though it's not Jamaica full strength team, it was not it was still not a gelled team. It was just a team that put together, and we're trying to figure out a few things as well. So even if we had this team and we have more games, they would have been better in the future. All right. Island Card says 5 for weight. Not a starter for sure. John Russell, not a starter for sure. Mr. Man says, are we gonna get to that? Why we can't just follow instruction? We're dealing with one player, so that we just move off the players them fast. If you want to get to the players that you want to criticize. All right. So John Russell 6. Jason gave him a 5. Jason gave him 5.5. Pagan gave him a 5, and Island Card gave him a 5. All right. Yes. All right. Wait 5. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you. Thanks all of the persons that actually supporting what we are doing here to give everyone the guys. It's a team game, and I bet you everybody that you're hyping over, maybe they don't do nothing on the field. But you just don't know because what you're watching, you think that people doing things. All right. Damario McCallum says 7. Russell 6. Mr. Man 6. Okay, thank you, Mr. Man. Russell 5.5. Weight football. GR8 says 6. All right. Both missed. Boss missed a perfect pass from Whisper. Nobody criticized him. You never watch the game. You never watch my channel. Real baller. So that means you need to go. Because you turn up today and say nobody criticized him. Go on my video and hear what we said. Hear what we said there. So you see, real boss, real baller. So we know that you never watched our stream. All right. Yes, we sure of that. Anyways, yes. So Panamina, big up yourself. Says 4 Russell. Goalkeeper -5. Russell 4.5. All right. So people don't give Russell an I1. So anyways, now we'll go to Richard King. Richard King played limited time. Richard King played 65 minutes. He had 1 clearances, 1 block shot, 1 tackle completed. Ground duels 1 of 1. That is good. ERL duels, he won 1 out of the 2. Definitely, they won a lot of ERL duels. I was so much Not pleased with that. All right, yes. And 10 times he lost possession. His touches 63 on the day, and his accuracy of passes is 49 out of 58, which is 84%, which is good. And the long balls that he attempted 11 long balls today, 11, and completed 8. So it's just under 50% he completed. 11 long passes in a system like that. In a system like that, you have to start give and take, because I don't know if it's a coach give them that instruction to play that way. So if the coach gave them that instruction to play that way, every single time they got caved in, which is the two deeper line midfielder, which is John Russell and Latibod here. He can't pass it through the line. Every time he made a through pass, the through pass was either tripping off someone, luckily got through. So 5 of those long passes, no, three out of those 5 long passes were lucky, because it clips off someone and got through. You understand me? So it was complicated for him. All right. So I still can't beat him so much on the long passes, them, because the midfield today just struggled, because they're playing for the first time, and they're trying to get things in sync, and the defensive pairing couldn't get in sync, and the wide forwards were lost from time to time. So it isolated the midfielders. So him going long, it's hard for me to complain so much about the long passes, all right, because I don't think he had much options. If he's going to drive forward, he's going to lose the ball, and when he loses the ball forward, you guys are going to be the same one complaining. So I thought sometimes maybe we can say he was slow. His reaction timing is very slow. He gets boxed in easily. He gets boxed in very easily. So I can understand when you guys would say to me that he creates the problem on his own, because he wants to hold on to the play too long and then get boxed in. And obviously, technical teams, that's what they do. They can't physically bully off the ball, so they have to kind of triangle trap you to get the ball off you. So I think today his long passes, I think he kind of created some of them on his own by him getting boxed in and can't get it past, get the easier pass. If he had done the right things at start, yeah, maybe he would have done much better. So let me know for King how much you would give King. JD, oh, my comment results no, I never insulted you, my brother. All right. I said you never watched my stream at the time, because you said nobody checked Shamar Nicholson. I said no, that is that is not true. That is not true, because we did criticize him, and we gave Whisper credit for the opportunity he created. Even though it was him created the chance and gave Whisper in a position that he couldn't do anything more rather than pass the ball, because he had people lined out in front of him, so he had to pass it 1-2 back. But we still gave Whisper the credit because he passed it back. Some people would have forced it. So really and truly, we did give him it. That's all I'm saying. Real ball. I'm not insulting you or nothing, man. I never said anything bad, man. Why was this, man? So, anyways, King. All right, King scores him, start flying in. All right. King 5, Damario McCallum. Wayne Carnegie says 5. Travis says 5. King 6.5. Vinsky. Bowser 8. We can't rate Bowser as yet. King 5. King 1.5. We can't rate Whisper as yet. All right. Does real say King 5. Richard King just played himself onto the bench. 4. 4-4-2 not working for Jamaica. All right. Mr. J said 4. Roland Malcolm says 4. All right. King got a 6.6 here. Obviously, he came off early in the game, which I think helped his cause to some extent. Yes. Or maybe he could have gotten even better. All right. I think King, I think based on what he was doing, he was not helping the team with what he was doing because of his slow reaction timing. He could have done much more better. I think he's going to be a better footballer in the future. I know he's going to be a better footballer in the future. So all he just needs to do is just continue. But today I would agree with you guys. I think 5.5 is fair. I think 5.5 is fair. Yes, I think so. Um, then we go over to Dexter Lembikisa. Dexter Lembikisa. Let me bring up Dexter Lembikisa right here. Dexter Lembikisa, obviously, him and King over the same side. He played 65 minutes, one clearance, one interception, two tackles. Ground duels, two of two. Aerial duels, he lost both of those. All right. He lost position 10 times, similar to King. All right. And 44 touches he had of the game. And he had 22 passes out of 30, which is 73%. All of his long passes never went, never connected. He had 0 out of 4 right there. First off, I think he was poor in the first half. He was poor in the first half. He made he made he made two last ditch tackles in the second half. Where in which if he does not make those, the player will be in behind. So I think that's what bumped him up back to a 6.4 in the end, because his second half little 15-minute spell there, it was very good. His 15-minute second half spell was very good. First half, poor, and obviously it was a result towards everything that we detailed: the midfield, wide men caving in, rather than trying to be supportive, and the two persons inside deeper line couldn't hold it together, to be honest, because they are isolated. You get me? Yes. And obviously with King passing the ball along, everything kind of offset it. So it was not Lambakisa's best game. So if I'm going to give King a 5 to 5.5, I have to give Lambakisa a 4.5 to 5. 4.5. We never won the game, guys. So 4.5 to 5 for Lambakisa. We have to be honest. You know, I'm the highest. I am the person that support Lambakisa, one of the highest. And I have to give him yeah, he wasn't getting help, those real, but we put everything in together, and we still have to give him a little bit less than King, to be honest, you know. So I have to give him 4.5. So 4.5 I will give Lambakisa. He can do much better, and I truly believe that the next game is going to be much better, because kids are inconsistent as well. You understand me? So yeah, but I have to give him that. You get me? 4.5. What say you guys? What you give Lambakisa, so we can move on? What say you guys? And as you come in, please do smash the like button, share, and subscribe. We have 200 people in here, so let we just we start having the habit, so we can just get it to 200, and you know, and we keep on building from there. You know, that's how we build a channel, you know, guys. If we don't hit the like button to the rate, we can't build a channel. You understand me? So definitely let we have that habit going forward by the smashing the like button as you come in now with us, our conversation and stuff. Football rates says 4.5. Roland Malcolm says 4. 5.5. Leon Price says he made last ditch challenges, which is good. All right, but he still created problems on himself from time to time. Obviously, he left isolated a few times, for real. That is true. But at the end of the day, we are rating players, so we have to just still rate what they did. All right. Lemba get 6.5 from Vinsky. Okay. 4.5. My bad. 20 says 5. He had a Javian Brown type performance. I don't think Javin Brown really tracked back as fast as him. His recovery pace is lightning quick. Lightning quick. I don't think Javin Brown have that. I think he has like the Damian Lowe type recovery pace. He has that type of recovery pace, which is very good. And this is what it shows me. And that's why I said, even though we lost the game, it still shows me how good Jamaica could be if we keep it together. All right. 4 point ad. All right, so we go to Mariappa now. Mariappa is one of the highest rated players on the field. Mariappa got a 6.8. I thought that Mariappa was better than what most people give him, you know. You get me? So what say you? Mariappa played 90 minutes, 3 clearances, 1 interception, 2 tackles, 2 of 2 ground duels, 2 of 5 aerial battles. So we lost aerial battles to the Qatarians, Qatar people. Yeah, we lost a lot of aerial battle, and we have good size. Obviously, Mariappa is not one of the biggest, but yes. So he lost 3 of the 5 aerial battle, but he still played a good game. He lost position 7 times, very clean, 85 touches, 72 of 79, 91% passing accuracy, and long passes 5 out of 6. So he picks his long passes very well, and that's what I was saying in the live stream. That's what I was saying in the live stream. He's having a very good game. So look at that. They are giving Mariappa 6. I think Mariappa, I'm very sorry, but Mariappa would have to get a 6.5. You have to give him a 6.5 because in a time when he has to be marshalling a group of younger guys in front of him and also beside him, he turned out with a good performance, better than all the other rest of players them. All the rest of players them, including even Shamar. You get me? Because he was consistent straight through the game. Obviously, the first goal from his side, when the first head down, I'm gonna play it soon. I'm gonna play it down soon. They lost two aerial duels right there, so they did lose in key moments, which is something that they have to work on. They lost in key moments, all right, very much key moments. So they need to do better. But Mariappa, I think he was definitely one of the best. One of the best players, period. All right. One of the best players, period for me. Yeah, so Mariappa 6.5, I would give him. Jay says Maps 8. Liam Price said 6, 5.5. Okay, Joe Grind says 6. 20 said 6.5. 2 goals went past our defense. None of our defenders get over 6.5. Yeah, but I gave him Jason give him a 6.5 as well. Map 6.3. Jamaican defenders have love back off too much. All right. Yes. So let me move over to Amari Bell. Amari Bell. Amari Bell. Yes. Yes. Sometimes. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. 90 minutes played, 1 clearance, 4 tackles, 1 time dribble pass. Ground duels, 6 out of 9 because he was definitely stuck in and engaged today. Aerial duel, 1 out of 3. And last possession, 9 times, committed 1 foul, was fouled 2 times, touches 75%, and he was 93% with his passes today, 51 of 55. All right, he put one cross in that went straight over for the goal, the opposite side throwing, but it was still a good ball, and he had 4 of 4 long balls. 4 of 4 long balls. Dribble attempted 1, he never completed that one. So Amari Bell, I think Amari Bell was solid. All right, solid. Amari Bell was very much solid, yes. So even though people said none of the defenders them get 6 over 6.5, I think you could give Amari Bell because he was in the attack as well. He was in the attack, and I think we might find a gem here. Amari Bell, he's the real deal, guys. He is the real deal. Amari Bell is the real deal, guys. Amari Bell is a real deal, man. This man. That was a poor ball. Okay, that's a poor ball. All right, no problem. Amari Bell, I think he's a real deal. Guys. All right, so we see 6.5, 7, 8, 6.8, 7.5, 7, Bell 9, El Pagina 7, Dre 7. Mr. Man said Map still can't tackle. Give away the ball too many times. We all know we should not. He should not be on the field instead of some of the younger guy. He is taken away from the Mr. Man, the man, he was not the worst player on the field today. I thought he was brought in to try and get these guys up to speed faster. You get me? So I thought that's what he was brought in for. You know, the good thing is when we saw the others come in, we saw that they are here and they are very good. We saw that, so we can say maybe his time is limited here. That is true, but you can't fault him for today's performance. You can't fault him. Does we'll give Bella 6. Okay, all right. So let me get into the midfield now. We are coming to you guys, players, man. We're coming to you guys, players. So in the midfield, we have Joel Latibodier. 90 minutes played, 58 touches, 85% passing accuracy, which is 35 of 41. He attempted 4 crosses, completed 1 out of the 4. All right, dropped them in some deadly areas. One of the free kick was terrible, but the other 3 dropped in deadly areas. Long balls, 1 of 3 completed, and dribbles attempted 4, and he completed 1 out of the 4. Ground duels was 14. He got involved in 14. He lost 9 out of the 14. So clearly you see that he needs to work more. But he won 5 of the duels, but he lost 9. So he needs to work on that. 2 aerial duel, he lost both of them. Right there. He lost possession 14 times, committed 5 fouls, and was fouled once. And then he has 3 tackles and 1 time dribble pass. All right. So let me know how you will evaluate Latibody here. I think he did the dirty work today, what the team need in some critical moments when the wing player is really trying to get stuck in. He was the one there to back up them always. So obviously he missed a lot of good positions, I would say. Yes, but I still think he puts in good enough work. And I think even the 6.3 year, maybe it's because of his duels. He lost a lot of duels, but believe me, he puts himself around. And I can tell you, with more fitness and more time with the team, I think we might find a next player under our hands here. So let me see what people says here. All right, it looks like people giving him a way higher score than what they gave him. Joel 8. 5.9 or 7, 5.9, 8, 8, 6, 7.5. Knowledge Man says 7. Taxi starts sometimes over Bell. If we want to mark a player out of the game, Bell 1-on-1 defending isn't as good as Taxi. Okay, all right. Lati work hard, 7.5. Respect to him. He ran the entire 90 minutes. Yes, man. He's an engine, and I love that. I love the fact that he's fearless going in, knowing that he's coming off an injury as well. 6 for me, DNA. All right. Jason says 7. What's your IG? You are. I don't know. I think I'm going to just finish my video here, then I will check it, because I'm trying to deal with one thing. Jamaica have too much drama, so I just want to deal with one situation first, then we move on, because I have the link to drop in, but I just want to go through the rest of it and we can talk. Just give me a little time, please, man. Me not like the drama upon top of drama. I can't manage it sometimes, All right, so Russell, 65 minutes played from Russell, 35 touches, 74 passing in his accuracy, which is 20 out of 27. He tried 3 long passes, 3 completed 1 out of that. Dribbles attempted 1, and it was not successful. Then he had 4 ground duels. He won 1 out of it, and he won the 1-of-1 aerial duel right there. Last possession 9 times and committed 2 fouls, and he made 1 interception and 1 tackle. All right. Okay, yeah. All right, sorry, Leon. Sorry about that. Maybe I thought it was me, because sometimes if I'm morning, I am doing a lot, I'm doing a lot. I'm not really used to it, so my brain cell, Yeah, so Russell, I thought that Russell, he was one of them that really never got up to the pace, He has all the attributes, but never got up to the pace on the day. You understand me? I think I would put him in the bracket of Lembikisa as well. All right. I think I would give him a 4.5. He got a 6.3 here, but I would give him a 4.5. What say you guys? Let me know in the comment section. All right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the link. Should I finish my entire thing and then drop the link, or you want me to drop the link? Knowledge Man gave Russell a 6. Russell turned like a truck. Thanks for the yeah, man. I'm trying my best. Russell 4.5. Whatever F. All right, 5. Yeah, man. I think he was on the lower scale of the performance. All right. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna just go through it myself, and then others can come on, because it looks like people want me to finish my list. so they can criticize my list. All right. Yes. So we're gonna go over now. Should we do Richards or Kaim Paris? Richards or Kaim Paris? Which one you guys want first? I think I'm gonna go with Kaim Paris because Kaim Paris got taken off. So let me go with Kaim Paris. Paris, all right, it's Paris. I was always waiting to see this kid in a Jamaican jersey with capable players beside him. All right. He played 83 minutes, sorry, 46 touches, 86% accuracy, which is 25 of 29, and his passes, one key pass in the game, 4 crosses attempted, completed 1, big chance created 1 on the day, and dribbles attempted 4, completed 1 of that, ground duels 5v1 out of 12. And remember, he's a winger, to be honest, and it showcases he was putting in the work. Here, duel, he lost that one battle, last possession 14 times, was fouled 3 times, and was fouled 3 times as well. He had 1 tackle in the game. That's the one that he won back the ball and put it across the face of the goal to create that big chance. All right, so Kaim Paris. I saw people giving Kaim Paris a 6. I will give Kaim Paris a 7. I think Kaim Paris will get a 7 because I think he was the game changer. He was the game changer. He switched the mood completely away from Qatar. He won. He got his body in between around 3 to 4 balls, and that's what started the upliftment for Jamaica. To be honest, it was Kaim Paris. I was never the biggest fan of the player. But the more I keep on seeing his attitude, I realize he's developing faster and faster. And I think we have something in our hands with this player, Kaim Paris. All right. So I gave him higher than you guys. I gave him I think I would put him up at the 6.5 or 6.5 or 7. All right. Yes, I think he was one of the main players on the field in the second half, to be honest. In the second half. First half, he looked lost because everybody all over the place. Obviously, you're going to get that because it's a new team. So I don't know what others were expecting. It was always going to be all over the place, to be honest. All right. Yes, Acknowledgement says 7E looks comfortable on the ball. Very comfortable. Yeah, he's lightning fast. I never even knew he was so fast. I heard people say he was faster than Bailey. I realize he might just be faster than a lot of people. He might just be the fastest player on the pitch today. Yeah. Maybe his power is not as with the Lembikisa and others, but he might just be the fastest player on the field. He's fast, man. 6.5. JT said Paris had a bad game. That is his opinion. Well, JT doing thing. I'm just bringing up the facts in, and the facts kind of coincide to what I'm seeing. So I can't say anything different. You know, JT doing thing different. So if him said it, that's what him say. Me not go fight JT on his point. Paris 6.5 would be higher, but the first half was bad. All right, and that is fair because I agreed that the first half was bad. But I want to see the consistency in the game ended 2-1. We lost it. We lost the game. All right. We want to see the consistency of you guys rating. All right. So Kaim Paris, we're gonna bring up the golden boy, Mr. Dujuan Richards. We're going to do now. Dujuan Richards. This is his first official game, because I don't class the Trinidad games as really games. You know, they're just some little friendlies put together. But this is an official friendly that will be counted on FIFA ranking. All right. Yes. So the right way, not for half a points. We are going to lose points for this. All right. So Whisper, 90 minutes played, 25 touches, you know. So Kaim Paris played 87 but has 46 touches. You see what I'm saying? All right. Accuracy of passes 6 out of 10, which is 60%. 2 key passes though. 2 key passes, which you have to give him a lot of credit for that. With so little involvement, he had 2 key passes. So let me give him credit for that. All right. 2 key passes, 2 crosses attempted. He completed 1 of the 2, which is 50%. 2 long balls attempted. He completed 1 of the 2, which is 50%. Big chances created 1. Shot on target 1. which was a free kick, shot off target 1, and 1 shot blocked, which it was on from the left hand side, and the keeper, the unrushing defender blocked it. All right. If he was sharper in the game, I know, which I saw him did in the Manning Cup, but obviously the reaction time is different, and that's what I was telling people, because normally you would have seen those defenders and cut it out of their way and do even better. But maybe with time, that's why the coach said that he needs to get up to the speed of the big world play. And that's something that shows you with that shot, that block, he could have done better. Which is his standard. What I saw him did with the younger youths them. All right. Dribbles. He completed 1 of his 2 dribble, which is 50%. So that is decent. Ground duels, 3 of 6. That is good. Aerial duels, he lost both of them. There. Definitely he has good height, so he needs to work on his aerial side. Last possession 10 times out of the 25. That's kind of a little bit too much, but it's his first official game, as what I said, so I'm not going to bash him too much. And he won 2 fouls in 2 critical areas, so that is good for me. And he was dribble pass 1 time. All right, which is sad, because that dribble pass was kind of detrimental towards Jamaica's downfall, you know. Yes. So, but at the end of the day, what I'm looking at, I would have to give him a lot of credit. I will have to give him a lot of credit based on what I saw him did in this game. So the balance, the stats prove what we're saying. Defensive side, he struggled big time on the defensive side, but on the attacking side, we never had much of the actual ball. But once we got on the ball, he start become more visible and becoming a threat. But he had limited touches, so I would love to see him with more of the ball in a game to properly analyze him. For me, I would give him one of the highest scores. You know, I would give him one of the highest scores, because. All right, I will give him a fair score, because we have to score him based on the others. All right, and you guys took off the first half of the others. In the first half, he was bad as well, just as Kaim Paris. So if you're gonna drop Kaim Paris because of that, I think you have to drop him as well. And Kaim Paris put much more drag back than him, going back and playing from deep. So I want to say, because he created two big chances, or two key passes, I'm going to give him slightly higher than Kaim Paris. I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7. All right? I am going to give him a 7. All right? I'm going to give him a 7. Because you can't give Kaim Paris 6.5 and then you give Whisper 7, 8, 9. Whisper was not better than Kaim Paris in the game. All right, but because he made the 2 key passes, I said, all right, we're going to respect those 2 key passes and give him a little bit higher. But Kaim Paris' workload was way more than Whisper, and he did do more than Whisper in the game. All right, yes. So we have to give Kaim Paris credit. So give me Whisper's honest grade, guys. Come on, unless you're gonna give Kaim Paris as well, and then we can up Whisper's 1. All right. Jason says Whisper 6.5 created the best chance of the game, but was poor in the first half defensively. Play him wide forward or a striker, you get the best out of him. All right, give your comments now. We are taking Whisper's comments now. Whisper is not ready for senior international football. I hope he's not in the World Cup squad. Send him to the CAC game. BM, that's a bit harsh. Give him to the next game. Give him to the next game because he did create something. So you want to give him credit for what he created. You understand me? Yes, he did something on the offensive end. The defensive end, it was very much blatant that he's not. Either doesn't have. I don't know. I think we have to wait and hear from the coach to really hear what he has to say. Maybe for the Jordan game, he will assess it properly, and then he could come out and give us a better understanding as to what the player was thinking, and maybe what the role that he gave him as well, because that is important. The role that he gave him as well. Whisper 6.5, Whisper 6, Jilly. you clearly like, guys. Okay, he played the full game. It's a 5.5. Gaza for Life says 7.5. All right, Gaza for Life, give me Kaim Paris score. Give me Kaim Paris score, and then I will settle. All right. Issue is we won't always have the ball, though. He has to learn to play without the ball. Won't kill him though. Yes, because it's his first game. And that's why I'm going to give him higher than Kaim Paris. You understand me? Yes. 10. No, I would give him a 10. Drew says Paris 6.4. I am waiting on Drew. And Drew, you need to join the stream at one time. You need to join the stream. Anthony Wilson says fear. All right. So I guess everyone loved the way I brought down the whisper thing. I gave from both sides. Yes. And I gave him more credit because remember, to go out there knowing that you never played big people football before, and now you're going out there now with teams that want to win and set in a goal at the highest level. You want to go out there and show something, and he did show something. So we have to give him credit. Whisper 4.5. No. Better opposition team. Whisper would get lost. Yes, if it was better opposition than today, we would have been dominated. So it's not just Whisper would have gotten lost. We'd have gotten dominated. Period. Lansdale says Whisper 7. All right, Whisper 7. Like I have 3 more spots. I'm gonna drop the link so people can actually join the stream. All right, make sure your camera is on. All right, we can't afford you here. All right, because we need a face to the names. All right, yes. So if you're busy, just take your time, and just when you're ready, you can come out and we do it professional. Please do like the video, share, and subscribe. As what we said, let we aim for at least for 200 likes, if that's possible. We have more than 200 people here, so it's more than possible. Share it around to your friends and definitely subscribe. It's not hurting you at all. All right, it's not hurting you at all. All of those options are free, and we do work on how we assess certain things. That open miss, bring him down. Okay. Paris 7, Whisper 5. Yeah, mute your background, please. Know Yourself says 6, JD 7-2 I. But because Kaim Paris gets a 6.5, I had said Whisper created the 1 extra. Whisper 6.4 as well. Okay, does real. All right. Drew Ross, I respect him today. At least he doesn't go over the top. All right, 7.3 honestly. 6, 8 for Whisper, 7 for Whisper. Wow. All right. Forcing Cena international football and Whisper is not going to help him. I do agree to a certain extent, I do agree to a certain extent, But because he did something today, I don't want to take it away from him. I will give him his opportunity to prove himself again. All right. 7.5. All right. Richie said, same mouth. We say yes. I said no. All right, I don't know what you mean by that, Richie. You need to make up your mind and be clear because no make we're smoking and chatting now. We Richie at about. JD, he brings pressure to the midfield and defense. He is not ready. All right. Based on my assessment, JD, did you listen to the post-match press conference? The coach said he's not happy with the performance and the game. Yeah, but we know that. We never needed the coach to come and tell me that, Vala. I know he's not happy with it. And I think he's not going to be happy with Kaim Paris and Whisper's performance in the first half. I know because that was the blatant one. They were not helping out the back line, and it really cost them. But Kaim Paris came out, did his job. Whisper never really did his job, but they figured out a way how to make sure him can just focus going forward, and Kaim Paris do the next work. And then we had Phillips came on, which, oh my God, that little human being. That little human being have a high spirit. Him and Kaim Paris today, I give them different respect. So it shows that even ability alone can't do it. You get me? Ability alone can't do it. Sometimes you need just energized personnel to just change the game, because Kaim Paris tracking back and stuff really changed the game. I saw I can see the faces of the Qatar guys changing, like they're saying, damn, Oh, but we were passing through all the turrets with relative ease. Why this man just turn up like he's desperate? Like maybe Mr. Algrims said, brother, if you not turn up and do something, you know, get the game in a Gold Cup, you know. So the man just come out and so it was very much impressive, you know, very much impressive. Um, Whisper played well based on how they included him in the game. They weren't playing the ball on his side, but we keep on saying they weren't playing the ball on his side. It's not only attack plays football, Judith. And that's a problem. That's why people saying the coach said he was not happy. It's not only one side of the ball, play football. And we keep, this was something that we were talking about from day one of the youth as well. So we give him as much credit. Say we know what he could have done on the offense, but it's a team game. But I have other people on the channel, so I want to bring them in to hear what they have to say on it. So we have Jason first, and then we have Marlon right after that. All right, and then we'll take back the rest of the comments, them guys. But please get the likes up, guys.
Yeah, big up everybody watching. Make sure you're liking up the video. Big up Marlon, big up JD. Yeah, so as far as Whisper is concerned, I gave him a 6.5, but mainly that was based on the role that he couldn't really do in the first half. He wasn't really helping with the defensive side. But I do think in the attacking phases he looked dangerous. Was able to beat a few people, get fouled in some dangerous areas, played a good cross to Nicholson second half, and also set up the best chance in the game. So I think he did enough for me to say, boy, he might be able to go to that World Cup. I know, people are saying let him develop and everything, but it's clear to me that as the game grow, in pretty much every game I've seen play so far, as the game going on more, it seems like he get more comfortable on the pitch, willing to try more things. So, that can only continue. And I think at the current moment where we are, I don't think it would hurt so much if you have Whisper in this 23 to go to the Gold Cup. I think it can only help him. And also, I think he could potentially be an impact when you bring him off the bench. So I don't wouldn't have a big issue if Algrimson decided to actually take him to the Gold Cup.
Okay, okay. Marlon, good day. How are you doing?
Man, big up yourself, JD. Jason, bless yourself. Yeah, my assessment on the game, um, the understanding between Paris and Paris was playing on his weaker side where he don't normally play. But you saw understanding with him and Bell there. Both of them were working together. When
Mm-hmm.
Bell is understanding the link up play with Bell and him and Bosa was there. You didn't see that in the first half. In the first half, there was a lot of miscommunication between him and Lambasika, right? And you basically will get that when players are playing together for the first time. So as person might say about Whisper, I think he was a little bit off the pace of the game. I think when the Qatarians they started to get tired, he basically caught caught up with them, and I think he had the least touch for all the
Yeah,
players.
yeah, yeah. He never really got much touches in the game. Yeah, that's what. No, I just showed him. I just showed him that he barely touched the ball.
Um, that's something he have to work on a lot to get himself involved in the game. I think his movement, he's as I said, he's still young, he's learning, but you don't learn at international football. Once you're selected to play international football, that means you have something to offer to the team. So um, he's gonna get ratings and criticized for the weakness and stuff. So same like we can be critical against the other player. We're not really saying nothing bad, but we're just looking for improvement for them. He's young, and I think the coach will work with him on those weak points. And I said it from the games that he played out here, especially the one that he started in Kingston against Trinidad, that is off the ball movement and to find his seventh pace on the field. You have to that's something you have to live with. But as I said, he's young. When he get in a better environment, but you could see something. I think Phillips was a big impact. The coach said it himself that he brought a level of match sharpness and fitness to that midfield that wasn't there. Um, Latibody and John Russell, I don't see both of them working together. I don't see both of them working together. People might say John Russell didn't look good. I think he was playing with Latibody. He's a more ball handler than Latibody. He lost the ball a lot of time in the midfield. Passing was good, 85% passing, but I think he had like 14 position he lost in the midfield. If you're playing CDM and you're losing over 20 times when you go up against better opposition, you're gonna be in trouble. Lambusika, as I said, he didn't have the support from the wingers. He and King didn't really click that well. But I think Maps and Bale were good together. Boza was very, very good. Very impressive up there. So as I said, still a friendly game. The result is not the result we're looking for still, right? But they're positive there. I think you find more positive on the field and negative. I think Jamal Wade, the 2 goals, I'm gonna blame him for both of them. You don't get scored at your first front post 2 times.
All right, all right. Well said, Marlon. Thanks for joining. Um, All right. So yeah, but that's the problem. All right, let me get into. Whisper did very well. Couldn't tell he was 17-year-old. All right. Thanks for subbing one team gamer. Let me bring in Lansley. Yeah, the panel is there in the Issa, so you can come in and talk. You understand me? Yes. All right. He didn't get the ball much, like JD said, but when he did make an impact. Yes, yes. But we had already that as well. We did say it. We never hide anything. I gave him a high mark. I literally gave him a high mark. Yeah, so bring in Pastor. Pastor, how are you doing, big boss?
Well, I'm about 75%, but I mean,
Lord God.
as it relates to the game.
I have two queen set.
Okay, Pastor, look like he's a little bit busy. Marlon, the others always have little touch. It's how the team plays, not really him. Okay, Issa, and that is my problem with Issa. Sometimes Issa go one side too much. You understand me? Issa, we are seeing the pattern of the play, Issa. We are seeing the pattern of the play. And you have to, if he was tracking back, he would have gotten more off the ball. Because remember, that's the problem. King found himself in Marlon and Jason. With that side, I forgot with them bag a long ball because there is no other outlet. You understand me? And the isolation starts there because they started to triangle trap King. And it all comes with who on the sides. You understand me? Issa, come on, man. Let we talk football, man. I want to do a stream on Jamaica and people just leave them emotions and just talk football. I'm waiting to see that one day because that is emotional talking, Issa. That is emotional talking, big boss. I'm calling you out. The link is there. You come on. That is emotional. Well said, Marlon. I don't understand how Wait got beat by his near. I said it live, and Demon nearly tear off my head. I mean, I said, boy, Demon. Yeah. Even
Yeah,
though
and
the
that
first 2 touches, but go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say on that play, right? Once the ball is played reverse to the wing and he's going down the flank like that towards the byline, um, Jamali Wait has to be stood up where that ball is shot. Instead, he was leaning towards the post, like he should have already shuffled there. So, I mean, he definitely just the positioning got him out. Yes, the shot was hit with a lot of power, but if he's standing in the right position with his hands up, it hits him in the hand. So, I think positioning got him out there.
Okay. But even though we are complaining about the goalkeeper, three balls before it reaches the goalkeeper. Three balls before it reaches the goalkeeper. Still, kind of problematic. Still, I don't know how we lost so much touches in first balls inside the box. It's almost amazing. They were up for every first ball, everyone. So you guys don't have a problem with that before even the shot problem. Because I'm not even counting the shot problem. We should have stopped that play more than once.
But JD and I said it to person. I said I don't use one half of football and assess player, right? Remember I said Lambasika is good, but he's a lot of development for him, right? As I said, he came in the Mexico game, he adjusted himself there. But if you notice something now, the Qatarians, they were literally doubling up on him there, because King wasn't coming out there, right? King was more playing around the 18-yard box, right? And he didn't have the support with the wing back, with the winger tracking back for supporting him. So basically, when he get isolated 2-1 over there, right? And you saw it. The guy stood him up in the 18-yard box and wait for this guy, the number 14, to run, and like But and that's why I will blame Jamal away for the goal, right? If it's literally you're looking for a cross, and you're looking to hold that front post there. As Jason said, if he had gone up there, he went down early. The ball was hit with a lot of venom in it, but if he did go completely to close the post and put his hand up, he'd have saved it. The ball go between him and the post.
Not mega try get the video. No, because
Yeah,
my put it
JD, I was gonna ask, were you planning on showing the goal again? Because I think people not remembering the build up to the play as well.
yes.
I'm not trying to say Wait is totally at fault only. I'm just saying he could have done better. But yes, in the build up to that, there were many things that could have gone differently where we could have stopped that from happening.
Let me see if I can maximize it. I'm trying to maximize it, the clip. All right. Okay, this is a little bit too. All right, so this is the play. I'm trying to get it.
واصل لدى يوسف عبد الرزاق فرصة الهدف الثاني.
No, this is the second. Yeah, man, this is the first goal. No, this is the second goal. This is the second goal.
Yes,
1
that's the
second,
second
guys.
goal.
This is the second goal. So this is the first
عبد
goal.
الرزاق لهما. الله على كرة هدف أول مثالية رائعة
You
للنبي
can't see it properly, don't.
يصل من خلالها
Come on.
إلى مرمى
think it's big enough.
المنتخب الجامايكي.
Supposed to be big enough for people to see it.
أي اختصار أي لمسة.
Shamar Nichols has scored a goal for Jamaica.
همام الأمين الهجومية التي تحدثت عنها تحفر بهدف أول يصل من خلاله إلى مرمى المنتخب
الجامايكي. All right, let me pause. See, you're seeing it now? Because they're gonna go through it now. So you saw how we set up now?
Look how far the wing back is coming from.
All right, so this is King, right? This is King, Mariapa, and then we have Lembikisa right here, and then the two midfielders right here, and then Amari Bell around here. So we have 6 inside. We have 6 right here.
JD, you can drag it back a little before.
Oh Lord.
So Jason, guess what I'm talking about? Jamali was looking for a cross.
Yes.
Yeah. I think that's what happened.
He was trying to be a little too smart in the moment, thinking, okay, let me try to anticipate. But you have to. The near post is your priority there.
من
Because look where he is now.
همام الأمين
why
يصل
that
بها.
gap?
Oh no, the more I saw that, no, oh my God. Look how far the guy is, man.
Again, JD.
Huh? What's the man?
Look me from the first pass.
Yeah, 1 second. Because the brother with him nice. May I try mute him, you know? Shit. Sorry. Okay. I say mute him. All right. So we can mute him. We'll try start it. All right, because
that hurt me.
he might make too much noise, you know?
I passed a cousin did that in the game. I'm loud.
All right. So we're wait back for the touch pass. Cause that's why I'm gonna put it on the channel, guys. You need to go back and watch it and drop a like on it. We have 2 likes on the video. Because nobody got a chance to see it. Marlon, right here, so? We don't get the 2 bones here in the Marlon, the 2 edit bones down here. We don't get that in it. So maybe we're gonna get it. You see it, Marlon? See, Lembikisa. So all people blame Lembikisa in around here.
Defense got caught. King got caught in the middle with Mariapa, right? Lembikisa is in the 18-yard box. What I'm saying now, the keeper was playing smart, looking for a cross. That's why he got beaten at the front post. You know what's your mic? Let me tell you,
No,
him.
but I think what we're missing, can anybody tell me why Lembikisa tucked so inside? Did he actually see the build up to the play? Why he was tucked in like that?
No, remember, so this play start from the ball came in, and it,
The ball was out on Amari Bell's side.
the first head and the second head from Amari Bell's side and the Mariapa. That's where the two first ball lost. And then the guy drove in from midfield on the ball. So when you see the pass, him driving in a free space on the ball. And that's why him have the option to go inside on Amari Bell's side or wide side. So the overlapping could come on.
So where you looking how deep the goal square is coming from?
Yes. Him at the full back, don't?
Yeah, he's left back.
That's if I was shot back with him, there's no pressure on him, so he had a free run.
Yeah, and also I want you to notice when the guy is in field before he plays it wide, there's two centered midfielders in the pivot position. Look at King. Where's King? Why is King?
King in line with its defensive central, Marlon. No, Marlon. Come on.
Everything is a cause and effect, guys. So you're saying why is Lembikisa so far inside?
The reason why I'm talking inside because King is not there. Yeah. Marlon, King not there at all, Marlon.
Lembikisa, me say keep the blame.
No, but you can't blame the keeper only because King not there. Because Lembikisa could have come out further if King was there.
No,
King literally a ball watch in the middle. No,
this is not directed to Marlon precisely, but I know people were beating Lembikisa for this goal, and I just wanted to say that is a cause and effect make things happen. So he was tucked inside because he sees his centre back gone out of the middle and gone to go play CDM when he didn't need to.
But Jason, look at football. Everyone always know how football work. It's an umbrella. So once you're over one side, people start to drift over to make sure you close the gap. That's they don't have any space. Remember the first guys, you can't call me and at the phone because I don't have any calling. So I will call on the back after or in the join the stream. All right. Yes. So what happened is when the umbrella switch with the first two plays, Marlon, that is where the car talk happened. When the first two plays, the first ball and the second ball, we lost it. The umbrella was already in full effect. So Lembikisa already shift long time, Marlon. Him shift already.
See, I'm not blaming Lembikisa. The winger was tracking back with the wing back. The goalkeeper gave up the goal at the front post. That's what I'm saying. I cannot blame Lembikisa. He cannot tackle two persons one time. Right?
Yeah, I know, but Marlon, you have to blame King. King out of position. Me very sorry because
King out of position. The guy got a shot off. The goalkeeper let the ball pass him at the front post. And any goalkeeper when they get beaten on your front post, that post your front post, and you protect it. You own the front post. For a play football coach, I say, guess what? Front post for the goalkeeper if you're defending a corner or a free kick, hold the back post. The goalkeeper own the front post.
Just look at this position right there where the play stopped. You should not be able to stretch your arm to touch the post. You should be just touching the post, standing up without stretching. So if you show him back this goal or any goalkeeper coach, I'm going to say, Jamali, why you leave so much space at the near post? Simple.
And what, Marlon, you know why? A King at fault. Look when the Jason, him run out, say if the man him cut it back to the normal penalty spot where the normal do. This so him just make up a next hole again, because him just a run out to come clear up fee mistake when him think he make it up.
No, look, and also because it's starting because it's, go on, Marlon.
Go ahead, Marlon.
It's your King fault, right? King get caught out, right? Lembikisa get double up. Right? King came back in the play, both of them tackle, and the ball passed the goalkeeper at the front post. So that's a him job to protect him post, so we always get blamed for it.
Okay. Come on. Yeah, me make you do what you're doing, but me tell people I'm camera on the but
no, me there work.
Me know, man. Me go back you do what you do, big boss. So go ahead.
Yeah, Marlon, me can't blame wait at no time at all for that goal. You know what? I was a goalkeeper. And you have to look for the game. The goalkeeper can read the game as well. Marlon, see him? The goalkeeper already see. So Lembikisa will get double up on. Him can see that clearly. So Lembikisa will get double up on. King already out of position. So he have to make a decision right then and there, Marlon. He could have say, yo, him say something wrong at that moment. And he make a decision, and even if you look at the clip, see it show right now. You know, they're too far from him near post. I just think it was a good hit by the player. Good hit by the player. You understand? If you be the goalkeeper.
But Issa, the goal.
Look at the ball pass. Look at the ball pass.
The angle is.
Issa, where you at, boy, Issa?
Issa, the angle is shooting that ball.
Let me try stop the ball. Continue. I'm gonna try stop the ball.
All him have to do is take one step to him right, Issa, and the ball lick him in his chest.
Yo, una complete. Like, ignore all I first part I want me just saying.
No, but
Issa, understand that the keeper I read the game as well.
But Issa, if him read the game, if him see the overlapper come, if him see the overlapper come, that would have slide him to the right to block the post. There's no, if him read the game, that make it even worse. Because where else the man gonna score for you from this up?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna try to get the shot.
But what may I say? If me a defender and me give a penalty, where keeper job for do? You save a penalty, right?
Penalty, yeah.
In job of save the ball, so regardless where King or Lembikisa do, he was caught out at the front post, and that's why I'm aiming for the goal. Anybody who's watching the game and see where position, you know that the front post, though.
See, it will pause it right at the moment, right there, right at the moment.
As we find the journey.
Boy, I mean, I know where you gonna tell all him you can't tell, Issa. I'm not telling it's of him fault. All him you can. Issa, me don't know.
No, we
Issa.
can't say a film fault.
See, Issa, see there. And you know what we are see? Him literally see the man and go kick the ball. Him see the man now go pass it, but him actually get flat-footed. Look at him. You see when I put them, you see when I put them to him.
Him could have taken next step to him.
Thank you very much. Look him foot.
That's all me I say.
All right. Look at him foot. I set it, Marlon. I look at the man foot cave in. Him can't move. You know, see that I cannot move.
You hear me come out and me say it, say, I aim me a blame for the goal score. Me a cut off head and say, Wayne there.
We can't blame him, man. You know why we could even blame him still, although you make your point already.
So who we are blame? The two man take already.
The breakdown happened long before.
Yes, but the ball kick to the goal.
Issa, that's how we will agree. That's how we will agree with you, Issa, because it's not him one, but he's definitely culpable on the goal as well.
But Jason, are you a job that? Are you a part of the player part? No, the two defenders.
Yeah, but there were other jobs. There were other jobs that fell off.
Yeah,
so
but they mess up.
More weight on just the one failure.
That's why I make an example. Said if I give away a penalty in the box, what is the keeper duty to do? Save a penalty, right? That's why you call a goalkeeper, right? They keep the ball out of the goal. And when they get caught out here front post, there's nobody gonna analyze you and say, guess what? And find an excuse to make for it. Same like when we beat Dyer, and we beat US keeper, they might same way. He get caught out, in wrong footed, flat footed there. So the defenders they mess up on it, but you're part of for the thing. I think
right. Wait, have to say about King? Where have to say about King? I mean, that listen, but I couldn't tune in. Where have to say about King?
King was out of position to follow the ball, right? So that's why the double come from Lamb. And if we was tracking back with the wing back there,
Kyle Wallace said a whisper and the goalkeeper my blame. My goodness.
No, just to clear up.
Whisper that time there. Paris that time there.
Exactly. Just to clear up as well. Paris had switched to the right for this goal, you know. Just everybody know him.
Me gonna draw it out and show you a whisper there. You gotta drop down. Let me try get it. No. No, do not do. No, me investigator. Me love pro content.
Because I thought it was Paris here that time.
You see you, Issa.
No. I am with Issa on that one. At this point of the game, they had switched.
Me pull it up. Me pull not big boss in there.
Paris was on the right side at this point in time. I can assure you that.
Guys,
On the right side?
guys, as a goalkeeper in this thing, I'm a goalkeeper. I was a former goalkeeper. Every
Okay.
time the forward and midfielder
Big boss, a lie on that tell. I whisper the on the side, brother. See, me gonna bring it up on the screen. I whisper the on the side. Whisper I drop him on when the goal score. Him literally I drop him on the right hand side when the goal score. I whisper the on the right the side, brother. He might drop him on when the goal score. Issa. It depends on Twitter, but you know me don't want to use nobody content. Me try, all right, yeah, me get it just now. Me gonna try copy it off and bring it over from the next page. Me I bring it over now, guys. Don't worry yourself. Me I bring it come here. Cause you know me.
Guys,
Now,
Forward with the footage, detective.
yes, because we know we are talking about, but you know, it's like on afraid you know and people beat you know, but I don't know not talk the truth, but you know want setting on conviction. Yeah, don't follow his sign and just.
Only my father can beat me here, sir.
can you hear me?
Mikey, me like you come and say you're a keeper and you blame the keeper, sir. Don't do that. It's a same goalkeeper.
No, I say I was a former goalkeeper.
Yeah, man, I'm a farmer.
Listen, when I foul that mistake, when the midfield made mistake, when the defender made mistake, I want to blame the goalkeeper of the goal score. It's not the goalie's fault, brethren. The player from the forward in track back, the centre half was in the wrong position, and the goalkeeper trying best to anticipate where him think the player going to put the ball. And that's what the goalkeeper have to do, anticipate. You understand me? And him just wrong. Him have two choices. Look for a cross or a shot. Him a read for a cross and a shot come.
All right, me try
all the time in a premiership.
May I try bring up? May I bring it up now, people? May I try bring it up on the thing for you? So just give me a second. I'm bring it up right here. All right, I'm gonna bring it up right here so you can see it. I think this is easier for my show. Yeah, this is easier. All right, this is good. All right, so this is good for you now.
I whisper way up here,
So, this is better. I whisper there, some man. I whisper there, some.
Yeah.
Well, maximize it. That'll show. That'll show over.
Yeah, man. Me see him.
So you can look at the play a little bit better now and see where the people are coming from.
المنتخب الجامايكي أي كرة أي اختصار أي لمسة الدوار هما من
Yeah, I think Whisper was in the 14, Kai Birds in the 16.
تحفر بهدف أول يصل من خلاله.
See play here, guys. This is the play. See the goal now. All right, and you want to see the goal again now? We can drag it back, see goal in a real time. On this side, who for fault? Come on, man. We must can decide now, man. Jesus, God.
Goalkeeper's fault.
What is it?
Not the goalkeeper's fault.
Oh my God. All right, people, only decide and let me make sure because we don't want this video to finish and people so we are pick on people. So let me show you.
JT, Marlon said the goalkeeper job of to save the ball, right? True, Marlon? To stop the ball from going to goal. That's why he said Marlon, right?
Thought.
Eh?
The two get caught out. The ball come on your front post. Mikey, you know say you use a keep goal. It's a say a keep goal.
No. You said the goalkeeper job is to keep the ball out the goal, right?
Yes, but guess what? When you're cheap,
defender's job to stop the man from kicking the ball at the goalkeeper.
Mikey.
Job.
One second, Mikey. One second, because we don't want the show go off. We want everybody can have a say. We have Sean, come on. So, Sean, say what you say, my brother.
Can I see the play just one more time in
I try giving it back to to make everybody can decide their mind. 1 second, Mr. Try.
Sean, before you give your take, are you a goalkeeper too?
Alright, see the play here now, Sean. Look properly. Me can't stop him. Anytime I start, me turn him off. Here, see there.
So I had already made up my mind before seeing the replay still. And I'm gonna say anytime a goal score, every player that is involved is to be blamed. So all three players should be blamed, right? Because the three of them did involve. But the goalkeeper should be blamed more than anybody else. And here is why.
Jesus.
It was a goal from a very acute angle. So it's a high difficulty goal. And
But Sean, look here, Sean. Anybody blame Lembikisa, you know, boy, them bad, you know. You know, say Whisper no there nowhere here, so nowhere at all. And King no there no. Lembikisa alone there says even push the man out of position, yeah. Why, Sean?
So really, to break down this play, the proper thing for us to do is take a look at Jamaica's possession before that, because based on where they were and where they lose the ball, then we can kind of see how persons come to be out of position as much as they are.
So you want me to go back?
No. I mean, I'm just saying that would be the proper way to break it down.
Yes. So why you know why we break it down properly? If
No, because I just want some piece and cut out that eat my lunch, Richard. See, hold on. From what I see, I'm gonna say every player involved is to be blamed, but the goalkeeper more than anybody else. And here is why. The goal was a high difficulty goal from a very acute angle. And it's not like he kicked it with his right foot where it was curling in. The man kicked it with his left foot. And for that reason, a high difficulty goal, impossible angle with a left foot, the keeper should have saved that.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. You give a point, but you leave it too open, you know. We want it to be closer. For me, I see three flaws here, because from the first point of contact, which was over Amari Bell and White against side, it's a lot of people involved, because Amari Bell and Mariapa first missed the first two headed down. Then it dropped right behind Latibodier and John Russell. And then King get caught out of position and Whisper never tracked back as to where the overlapper. Because that is the problem, is the man will score the overlapper, you know. So the man run past Whisper, you know, come score the goal, you know. Me no know if you actually realize what's going on. Me pull it up again, because of that you not see, you know, because you not try avoid the truth. The man a run past 1,000,000 miles to come score the damn goal. You know what? Let me play it up again. So you not see the truth, yeah. All right, look here.
Oh, so this is just the goal, so you can't go no further. Okay.
Yeah, I want it to go further. I want it to go further back for we see where the player come from.
Yeah, I want to see how the play build up. Yeah.
Exactly. More I say Jamaica possession and how they lose the ball and where they lose the ball.
May I try to see? May I look for one more?
But if you check this out, you know, King was in front of the two midfielders, you know, when the winger pick up the ball, you know. No, it might have one. So in between Russell and the other guy, Latibodier. So in the head, Latibodier is behind him, where him supposed to be behind Latibodier or cover that. So if he must 3 step back, the ball maybe the intercept the ball.
The keeper, brother. Me even blame nobody else again. Whisper obviously, Whisper, King, all of the man have to be blamed. But damn, the keeper, I'm very sorry, Marlon.
Yeah, that was poor, man.
I mean, man come out and say I just me a blame fee, because you get beaten at your front post, and once you're a keeper, your front post you protect it, right? You're the last line of defense, and you get the defender they mess up, or whoever mess up, the whisper or track back, but you're the last line of defense. Either try to save it, but when your effort you try to save it, you get beaten there. Remember, the ball will go over your head, the ball go over your hand.
You said a replay there a while ago. Intercept the ball in front of the two midfielders, you know.
Yes, Mikey, we all said that Mikey said King is out of place. Lembikisa get talking about the key.
Right now, yeah.
And the ball pop. I said the ball will go over here. the ball fly past the hand
That's
between
why
the post.
as soon as the ball get play, that step need to be hard to your post, and you need to be stationed there. There can't be that big gap. Can't be that big gap.
May I go for the next goal now, people? May I go for the next goal? Because remember, so that was how we are doing. We are break down the goals, them, you know. All right, so we have to do our job with them people. So we not try to blame nobody, people. We have to just bring out the information for just show, no, all right? Because we have a conversation, all right?
Let me ask a question. Can we say it was just a good goal, or
no?
Was it defended?
No,
if you can point out more than one individual on the field that made a mistake for a goal to score, then we can't say it's just a good goal.
Not at all. No, Marlon. 4 errors going at the goal, Marlon. We all right. Yeah.
Roach your foot. No goal. It's a good goal. The man kick ball. The keeper didn't save it, so it's a good goal.
Yeah, no, man. The goal will turn out. The goal from Qatar side, a super goal, no problem.
No, but
Qatar side, super goal.
In the context of how Sean asked the question, it's not a good goal because we can point to numerous mistakes.
But he offend that. It's a good goal for him. On the defensive side of the game, no.
Yes, that's trying to ask you.
Then that's how Sean asked the question, man.
It's a good goal. Me a attacker also. Me a pick up the attacker is a good goal.
Okay. All right, may I bring up the next goal now, guys, so you can see it. All right?
JD.
Yes.
While you're bringing up the next goal or before the next goal, the person who is saying the goalkeeper is not to blame is a goalkeeper, I'm asking.
So, Pastor, you're a goalkeeper by accident, no?
No, I'm asking if the person who is saying that the goalkeeper is not to blame is a goalkeeper. I didn't say what I am just yet.
Both who said that are goalkeepers. Yes, Pastor.
Okay.
Both balling goalkeeper.
Okay. Well, fortunately or unfortunately for me, I was not just a defender, I am also a goalkeeper. No goalkeeper getting beaten at his near post is without blame. No, no matter what happened in the game, at your near post, you are 100% sure. If you get beaten at your near post, the coach is going to have your head in the dressing room. That's a goalkeeping principle that every goalkeeper is supposed to know. You see everything at your near post. You can blame the whole team for every other goal we score. You can't blame nobody if you get beaten at your near post. It is a tragedy for people who would single out the one player that is in position to lay any blame on him. The only person you do not blame is Lembikisa. Everybody else get blamed.
Pastor, for people that jump to say Lembikisa, I think maybe they never saw the goal because we saw it in the right time and we saw the replay now. So sometimes, and that's why I said, we have to be responsible. When that's why I said this is a post match, so we can bring the facts and then people talk on it. You get me? Finish your point, Pastor, so we can go.
I played any position in the back line, CDM, and in the goal. That's where I play on the football field. Only when I play scrimmage, I play up front, trying to get some hype. The reality is, the man who is in position is the only man name you do not call. King out of position, Whisper is on the plane in 1/3 of the field, and the midfielders also created the issue that the goalkeeper suffered from because they were not pinned close to the two guys in the middle, so the goalkeeper moved late or not at all. If Russell and it wasn't Russell, it was Lati Bodier that was on at the time when the first goal was scored. Russell was
yeah, he was on. Yes, he was.
Yes.
On.
So the two of them should have been closer to the two guys coming through the center, and Whisper should have come back with the man overlapping down the left flank, which is our right side, and King should have been to his right, not in the middle there, so to ensure that if the guy pushed the ball past Lembikisa, it would not take a recovery from Lembikisa. It would have been pushed straight to him. So everybody else get blame away from Lembikisa, and the goalkeeper must bear at least 75% of the burden. You get beaten at your near post. You cannot get beaten at your near post as a goalkeeper, no matter what the rest of the team do.
Pastor.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Lembikisa has to take some of the blame as well, because if somebody in front of you make a mistake and you have an opportunity to clear up or clean up the damage that was done and you don't do it, then you have to take some of the blame as well. I mean, the fact is,
if that was what I saw on the video, I would have agreed with you. But I didn't. Okay. I saw Lembikisa close to one player, and the overlapper came and passed them. He cannot leave that one player because the overlapper could easily give that player the ball if Lembikisa left. So Lembikisa was in the position. If what you said was what I saw on the video or on when the goal was scored, then I would agree, because he's there for a purpose. He has a place. But he had one player immediately in front of him that he was marshalling. So he would have had to leave that player to get to the overlapper, which is not a condition in our football game. You can't play the two of them at the same time.
Pastor, make Sean finish. Make Sean finish and then you speak. All right? Yeah, so, because people come
here. So here is the question. Did Lembikisa have enough time to at least push a foot to stop that 1-2 overlapping pass? Because from what I see in this game,
no, I didn't see him having that.
1 second. From what I see in this one goal, is pretty much what they were doing to Javier Brown the entire time in the Mexico game. And then Brown came on and he wasn't having the same difficulty. Even though they were still trying to see him 1-2, he did a pretty good job at breaking up that 1-2 overlapping.
Let me go back for that video. Let me go back for that video, because I think you missed that one big time. It's three players, you know. I don't think he can do anything. It's three players. So this is the second goal. Let me bring up the one and pull it back so we can get into it, because we need to get into the second goal, you know. My goodness, we don't even done. All right, so this is the first seat here, big boss. So all right, so good. All right, see there, Sean. We're gonna stop and see for yourself all the three players them set up.
Listen, man, I don't make up my mind already. I say at the keeper fault. I'm just asking probing questions regarding Lembikisa. I'm just asking probing questions. At the keeper fault, Virgin.
Yeah, we just Lembikisa couldn't do in a position, but we wanted to move on to the next goal so we can actually, you know, because at 2 hours we have, you know, and we have 28 more minutes to go. So we just want to make sure we pass that. So when I think Lembikisa can get blame here, maybe he could have gotten blame before in the play, you know. But for the end result right here, all right, see, all right, so we can come back right here. See, look at this. He has no help, none at all. He's trying to recover. Nobody, you have no Jamaican player in the whole of this space, in the entire space here. And you have one behind him here, the passer here, him, and I have an overlapper. So you have nobody helping him coming from that side, and nobody in here. So nobody at all.
Boy, JD, before you move, JD, hold on there. Before you move, JD, watch this. The player behind Lembikisa in that line is also being marshaled by Lembikisa based on the position when they know. Yes. Because him not pick up the yellow shirt behind that player, so the yellow shirt have him either, you know. So he's literally playing three players at the same time. And then notice when the pass was made right there, he's going straight to that player who is going to pass to the overlapper. It's an impossible situation for him.
Yes, this guy can't do nothing. See it? So that's how King. Look how far King. It would have been so easy if King was here. I don't even think if King was here, the goal wouldn't score. Even as bad as the goalkeeper. If King was here, the goal wouldn't score.
Lembikisa was in King's position.
No. Lambakisa was not playing king position. Let me pull it back. Look how far the next man is. You don't have two centre backs in line. So nobody was playing nobody position. Lambakisa on his own. I don't know what is he even doing there. He's
But
just trying
JD,
to think. To be honest, his
He was
instinct. He's trying
covering the king.
yeah, but he's trying to get in between both of them to see if anywhere the ball pass, he can get to them fast because he has.
JD, he wasn't covering for King JD. Look at where the ball is. If Lambakisa is not there, that's a straight ball to the man behind, to Lambakisa's left. If
Pastor, let me talk, brother. Mr. Ozanite, Let me talk and then you talk, no? All I'm saying is, what I think he's thinking is Eddie right here. He gets in a bad position because nobody is there. You understand me? He has recovery pace, so he just want the 1 second to get the direction where the ball is going. You understand me? Anywhere the ball is going and he could time it within 1.5 seconds, he think he has the pace to get there. And that is the problem. He gets sandwiched between 3 different players. You get me? I pass the continent now. That's all I'm saying.
all right, as a defender, you are going to play the zone before you play the man. So he's in the correct position to ensure that that true pass is not made to the player that is in front, Maria Padirso. If Lambakisa moves anywhere before the guy passes the ball, that's a true pass, and the man just turn left Mariapa and have a straight shot at the goalkeeper. Now that is the same reason the goalkeeper did not move on time, which is his fault because he have to make sure say you don't get caught out of your near post. So that's he can't escape that the blame. However, that is what created him being behind the play. Right there, so where Lembikisa is where you have to have a defender there to cover that zone. And that because of where he's placed, the ball has to be played wide. So when the ball is played wide, he has the speed to get to the person that it is played to immediately. But there's no way he can catch the man overlapping. It's not possible. Because he's already playing the position plus 2 players.
All right, fair enough. Richie says, defender is at fault. Whisper is on his way back to help. Should be there early, yes. That's part of learning. Right, and United said real talk. Okay. So Whisper family member is blaming Dexter. I don't know. I think he's blaming one of the defenders then, but I think the defender to be blamed here is King. You know,
the defender to be blamed is King. So I'm hoping that they are not. Yeah, King is not in the game right in that picture.
Yes, we have to be honest to ourselves and can't lie to ourselves. King comes up here and no one moving in his space because they expected him to be there, and he expected himself to be there as well. That's why he rushed in. You know, yeah, man. So so he's just King. You know. Yeah, so let me move on to the next goal, guys, because we're running out of time. Please hit the like button, guys. We're just here to just detail the thing and see what's happening, guys. We're posting the press conference as well, guys. All right. Okay, no, this is the same one. Yeah, my goodness, that one take up the whole time star. Damn, man. You see, no, I'm telling you, man. All right, so this is one. All right, so this is the second one, guys.
المجموعات هنا كرة
JD, since me normally give more trouble than the others, let me go first on this one. Again, King is playing centre back. Mariapa is playing centre back. You have 2 midfielders in the middle or so. And the ball bunks, what, three times? 3 times and the man still get off a shot? That is
Yeah.
impossible. That is impossible. So the goalkeeper now could say he did not pick up the ball in time because it is coming through traffic, even though him get beaten in near post again. But him coulda duck the one a little bit because this don't make no sense. How is it the ball bounced 3 times in the 18-yard box and none of the centre backs nor the midfielders get to the player? That the player is still literally, it would be in the middle third of the 18-yard box that the player is kicking the ball from. I mean,
Yeah.
if I was the coach, we would have mashed up the dressing room. So we would have to go give back the money where we get from, go play Qatar down at Austria there. We would have to go use them mash up the dressing room.
Yeah,
Not possible.
we're going to get to that part in the past. You don't have to mash up anything. All right? You don't have to mash up anything. You don't have to mash up anything, Pastor. All right? I'm going to drop the link again. This is the last time I'm dropping the link because we're trying to limit the time. I'm posting a press conference, so you guys that missed it will get a chance to see it. It's going to be on the Imaxit channel. It's going to be shared as well, but it's uploaded at this point. I'm going to share it in the community. Yes, so people, let me know what say you. Everyone give their take on the goal so we can move on from it, to be honest. So, Sean, you have anything to add on this goal?
So it looked like Jamaica have a new problem spot because in the Mexico game, they created several opportunities from this very spot. Because if you remember, somebody, I think it was Bobby, who ran over to DJ and I think he put up his finger like 3, like this is the 3rd time with that same spot. If you kind of remember when he ran over and he put up his finger, like it's the 3rd time. So I think Jamaica has a new problem spot. It's no longer the right side. It's this spot like right here. But with this goal, I can't really blame anybody because it's really a deflection and it's hard to defend it's hard to defend a deflection. The play that should not have occurred is what we are looking at, like right here. Like this should not have occurred, but once it hit the post and people start scramble for the ball, it's kind of hard to blame anybody at this at that point in time. But this play right here that we are looking at should not have occurred. He should not have had the chance to get off this shot.
Okay. We have Juras. Good afternoon, Juras. How are you doing?
JD, bless up panels. Everyone.
Yeah, man. Hope all is well with you and your family. Yeah.
Definitely. I'm at work, so I can't come on the video. But real quick, right? Real quick, going back to the first goal that was scored. All right. Was Wade the goalkeeper that was keeping in the Trinidad game? It was him, right?
Wade came in one of the Trinidad games, and he only played one half, right, Marlon? He only played one half.
No, I'm talking the goal that was scored by Trinidad. That one goal that they scored, it was Wade, right?
No. That was
No. I don't think so. No.
All right, regardless or not if it was Wade. All right, so I agree 100% with Pastor because as a goalkeeper, I was a goalkeeper myself, right? Through prep school, primary school, high school. I was a goalkeeper myself. The one place you don't want to get beat is your near post, Bridget. That's the one place you don't want to get beat. And you can tell by Wade's positioning, like, no, he needed to be nearer to the his near post. You get what I'm saying? So that's one thing I want to cover. Well, before I have to go back to work.
Okay. All right. So Issa, you have anything to add on it? Because we wanted to even go through the next rating for the other players, you know. All right, and the man of the match. We haven't even done that as yet. So let me know if we can continue. That or you guys want to go through the rest of the goal? Let me know. I'm just setting up the next stream because I am doing so much. It's incredible.
from the conceding, as I say that players.
What is it, Marlon? Continue to play.
Come on, we have to say other players. Talk about the other players.
All right. So yeah, because people look at him. Sometimes people once them baller them, they're not really interested in nothing else, you know. All right. So we did stop.
You can continue, man. You can continue.
JD, continuing is the right thing to do, but giving up to the people them who don't want to hear nothing else because of them baller make the mistake is not something that you should allow to creep in on this platform. We're going to stick to the truth, and wherever the truth leads us, that's where we're going.
All right, boss. So this hold on, Pastor. Me now war.
But Pastor, the man who but the keeper the most of them, say me come and say I keeper me a blame, and me are the man biggest fan. And me ball film before we come to Jamaica side, and me can identify and say he me a blame for the.
Because Marlon, you know that on this platform, objectivity and truth is what we sell. We don't have anything else to sell. So it is what it is. On his bad day, we're going to say this is his bad day. The other days when he kept us in matches and was the star player on the team, we give him all of that. But him have to go to the drawing board, because even his biggest fan can see his flaw. And he's honest enough to say this is it. I agreed with you. Me just know why you blame him one, Marlon, because at 11 now we play upon the team. So me one not supposed to play a 3-player plus the space.
Yeah, man. We get that very clear. This have nothing to do with my boy. Not at all. To be honest, not at all. To do with Lembikisa alone. It's just not possible. So Corey Burke, guys. What you guys said? It's 45 minutes the coach gave Corey Burke today, guys. 45 minutes. What say you guys?
I want to go first again.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
All right. Corey Burke today gave up his space in the squad for the Gold Cup.
Okay.
Because in this game, there are two younger players than him who have put themselves ahead of him by their performance, despite both of them having bad patches by their performance today. So unless the coach are going to give him a next run in the next game and him going to come and play the best game he has played for Jamaica, I don't see him for the 23. Barring some major injuries or absentees. I could say I score him at a 4 for that. So let me give you ratings. 4.
4. Okay. All right. So Truth set you free. All right. So anyone else want to go on Corey Burke? Let me go through his stats. 45 minutes played, 1 shot off target, 2 of 2 dribbles, which is good. Big chances missed. He missed one of them. 16 touches in the game in 45 minutes. And 4 of 5 on his pass is 57%. Yes. Ground duels 5 of 7 and aerial duels 3 of 4. So really and truly, he was the only one winning duels. To be honest, he was the only one actually winning the duels, But that big miss that he had 2 tackles. He got 1 foul and fouled once and had 5 possession lost.
JD, you see, when you give those stats, I am proud of myself with the ratings. You cannot play football for 45 minutes, no position on the field, and touch the ball. And how much time you just say, God, that can't be true. See if you did that look back. You turn the figure back way.
16 times.
We 23 times.
No. The phone chip out when I wanted to speak to that about Whisper, because that is unacceptable. Because I wanted to come on to say I was going to change the score that I gave to Whisper, because there's no way playing 90 minutes and touch the ball 20 at time. Unless you were playing on the bench.
Pastor, you're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. Whispers score.
Pastor. But hold on, when you speak, your pastor, make you done, and then the next man.
Okay, all right.
Me not hear you of it myself.
All right.
JD, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead. And then make pass right after.
How many touches did the team have all together? Because
Right, let me
if
give
the
you that.
team
The
had
touches of
alone,
where we can get the touches them. You know they not have the touches them right now. They only have the passes. Okay,
Me have it. They had something there. No, they have the pass. Hold on. Me have it on the other phone.
the passes here, the 300 passes, you know. But the passes and touches are different. They touches the ball a lot more than the passes that they completed. So we want to see the touches them. I had to add up every one of them put together.
And the next thing we look for, JD, is big chances created or chances created.
Big chances created. Jamaica had the big chances them created, but they missed all of them. They had 4 big chances created.
Who create them?
Whisper
Jerry,
of them, brother.
I gave Whisper a over a basic average grade because he created 2 of the chances that was created.
Pastor, that's the problem why we can't clear opportunities because me I try to talk to the man for this, make sure me not have to go back on it again and you come right over me and then me can't get a finish me and say, yes, we did it, sir, and we said we passed a Whisper. That's why I gave Whisper a 7, I think. Over Kaim Paris, but I gave 6.5 to Kaim Paris because I said he did all offensive work, but the defensive work was very poor, and I thought that he was actually arming the team for majority of the game. You understand me? So because it's not like the team is so good to carry a defensive side passenger, to be honest, because him and Kaim Paris was poor in the first half, very very poor. You understand me? On the defensive side, I'm not because he still looked sharp in the first half on the offensive side as well. You understand me? So I have to give him his credit. He always looked on the offensive side. He looks like a danger. He always looked like that. So I have to give him credit right there. But just the defensive side, they really cast the team big time. Why do people talk about why? Oh my God! Because I said people come over me. I can't even talk. You know, category. You can't even talk. You can't even talk. We are well a reason. I don't remember about nothing. You see where it cause this, huh? You see where it cause?
It don't cause that one. But yeah, so I just think that the overreaction, talking about the touches that he has.
Pastor, 25 touches, Pastor. May I tell you how the pattern of play go? In the first half, let me click it down and show you. First half, Pastor, they have 52% possession. But look at the possession for Jamaica. Jamaica played 27 long balls in that first half. 27, and surprising, they played 41 long balls and Jamaica played 27. So Jamaica was trying more shorter passes between the centre backs them, but once it reached into the midfield, once it reached anywhere out of the defensive third, they start launch it longer, and that was our problem.
JD,
go ahead, Pastor.
You see what you just said? You know why the statement that I made is not overreacting? The passes were able to be linked. When you have 48% of the ball and 90% of that passing of the ball between your team is in your defensive third, it tells you that the front line is not linking up with the midfield none at all. And that is why
that is inaccurate, Pastor.
No, listen to me.
What it tells you. That's not what it tells you, Pastor.
Issa. The defenders are passing the ball together, reaching the midfield, and it is passing back to the defender because there's no forward player to receive the ball. The forward player was staying up, and except the coach is going to come out and said he had a player playing as a standing forward. There is no reason for a player to play 90 minutes and touch the ball 20-something time. That is showing that you're outside of the field of play.
So
All right,
you want to
pause that.
whisper,
Pause.
go down a left back, go collect the ball from the left back. That's one thing.
But you have,
So remember,
but
remember,
you
remember, hold on. Remember, say he and Paris, both of them started off as winger, right? When Corey came on, he was playing a second striker to support the striker to something, right? The team have 611 touches. That's what they had, and 388 accurate pass out of 400 and something. What I'm saying, Silolo, and that's what I said. It showed that when he was on the left hand side, the understanding between him and I think Karim Paris adjust himself in the second half with him and Bell. We didn't see it. There's a misunderstanding with him and Lembikisa in the first half, right? You didn't see that combination. We didn't see understand. They were supported.
I mean,
They come back on it.
All right, no problem, no problem. All right. So let us move through the players, them guys. Move through the players, them. Because we already run out of time. As that's how the show them go. All right. That's how the show them go. We drew video. We're gonna try find a way how you can watch about the game. What we will do, make sure you subscribe to the Discord. What we will do, we will post it in the Discord once you find the link for the game. All right? Yes. Just give us the time. Which players you saw that you thought was fringe players coming into this? Let me tell you the fringe players them that I believe was fringe players. Corey Burke, I think Corey Burke slid down into the fringe players them. Whisper flipped down in the fringe players them. Kaim Paris flipped down into the fringe players. King, I think, brought himself down into the fringe players, and Mariapa as well as starters. Then you have Phillips that came on. I think he was one of the fringe players as well. Yes. So out of all of those guys that played, who you thought that give themselves a good opening for the next game to say that they can make it to the Gold Cup? Because the Gold Cup squad is going to be hard to pick, It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think, So let me address that at the final part. So who want to go first? Who you saw today as a player that you think that he did enough to say that, okay, if me get the next opportunity in the Jordan game, no, I did enough to get something in the Jordan game, and maybe that's good enough. If I do even 50% more in the Jordan game, I think I did enough in totality to get into the Gold Cup squad. That is the final question. I think it's a very good one. That.
Can I go first? Okay, go ahead, Marlon.
And I said it last week. I said it the week before. Demaria Phillips, the same way he played against Arnett Garden, the same energy, demanding the ball from the midfielder, demanding the ball from the winger. It's the same performance he came on today. The coach said it himself, said he showed that he's much sharper than all the players in the midfield here. And I think he's taken a claim for himself. Another performance like this, you can't leave him out of the Gold Cup. And when I tell a person that I have brought Trevor Stewart over Corey Burke, right? I'm processing a JPL player over MLS, right? I'm watching the players, right? I watch Corey Burke play every week, right? Not watching him in person, but I watch him I watch Trevante every week. I watch Phillips every week. So I know why I assess them, right? And if Trevante was here today, you just see more from him because he play better players. So I think Demaria Phillips take a claim for himself. Mariapa put himself in the Gold Cup squad.
No, but not just to say that, but you would say that maybe Demaria Phillips proved that maybe if you give the JPL players them some opportunity, like some of the ones that you saw the talent from, they might just prove you wrong. That's what he did as well too. He opened the door for JPL players to get that opportunity.
We're gonna be honest, and coach himself say he's been one of the best players, and he's been on form. He's ahead of all the midfielders. His work rate as a back-to-back midfielder. If you notice, he came on, right? He came on there. He got a free role to play, right? But he was behind the two CDM them, taking the ball from Mariapa, taking the ball from Bernard, right? I'm moving it around. He was all over the field.
Right? He worked very hard, man. I agreed.
I said he what he did today, He really opened the eye for the other players them there. Latibody played out of position. I cannot blame him. Right? Amando's playing right back for 3 years and you put him in the midfield to fill a gap, but he look better than Lambert. But I'm afraid of Latibody, you know, and we don't want him to turn hector people because he loses the ball a lot in the midfield. Passing accuracy is good, but he lost the ball a lot. Right? And he makes some rash challenge as well. And first we said that Girlz got last. I think playing him and Latibody together not gonna work. Not gonna work. So I think Latibody, I think Bernard looked good when he came on. Javin Brown came back again and take a claim back for his game. So I don't want to be the coach, but like as I said, certain players are sealed. The three keepers sealed already, right? The left back basically locked down himself. Right back position still open. So Lembikisa and probably Latibody there. I think if you're looking from a defensive standpoint, what he did today in the midfield, but you cannot lose the ball in the middle that way. That's so I think still those are the players that really stake a claim for themselves. Whisper need to get involved in the game more, but he did what he could, and I think the first half, the speed of the game was too high for him. He was
Okay.
when the Qatarians start to get tired out. You see him, he got the ball and made a few dribbles and stuff. So still is a young player. So I always say, so when you come to the national team, once you put on a national team, it doesn't matter if you're 15 or 35. People are gonna assess you the same way you're a national player. So you have to remember that. And as fans, we have to remember that as well. You know, the players young. Cause guess what? See, 15-year-old Kendrick get called in Ecuador team. You think they're gonna say he's 15 when they go on the field? The defense is not gonna say he's 15. You're international football player. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah, facts. People, I've just posted a press conference for the coach. If even 10-15 people can go over there and just hit a like on it, we would definitely appreciate. We have 200 people here. 10 people just run over there and just drop a like on it. Whenever you're ready, you go back and listen to what the gaffer had to say. All right, yeah, man. But definitely drop a like on it, man, and support what we're doing just to close the night off. On you know, just click the link and drop a like on the video. All right. Yeah, man.
Okay. I believe all the French players, JD, would take in all the new players. All of them are French players in my mind, as well as the likes of Whisper, Paris, Burke. And if Mariappa was on the fringe because of those who are expected, I believe he would have, in this game, put his hand on one of the places in the 23, especially that you're going to have some young players in there. You will need that senior man. I think Bernard did himself justice, and if only for the work rate of Latibody asked to do a job in the middle of the park, I would say those have done their job. I believe Lembikisa has done enough to be in the group too. In looking at Phillips, I believe Phillips would have put himself ahead of both Paris and Whisper, because when a player comes off the bench, it is expected that you are to impact the game in a positive way, and you cannot ask the player to do much more than that. Phillips did that. So in my mind, even if he hasn't literally solidified a place in the 23, he has put himself above both Paris and Whisper. If you look at the amount of touches that Paris had in comparison to Whisper, for all those who believe that I am overreacting, it will tell the story the way I am saying it, because both of them are wing players. And Paris, if given the chance in the Jordan game, and Whisper given the chance in the Jordan game, have to play the entire minutes that they're given the way they played and executed in the second half. Other than that, they will continue being fringe players, and neither of them makes the squad, makes the 23. I already said that Corey Burke took himself out of the 23. I think King also took himself out of the 23. John Russell probably needs the other game to look as good as his cameo did look against Mexico. And so I believe those players are the players you're going to be looking at. You'll want to look at a Paris and a Whisper again, a John Russell, to see where they are going. But I believe the others pretty much outfitted themselves well.
Okay. Fair enough. Drew Ross and Alan, we'll just chop it up and on there so we can run out of the place, you know. All right. So Sean, you have anyone in because I kind of done, you know. I kind of don't know what me do. So I just want anybody can give them take, you know.
Hey, so I'm not gonna really analyze any individual players. I'm just gonna speak in general terms. So my stance has been, you know, we are building a team for the future, right? So if we have young players in the squad, and those young players are pretty much neck and neck with veteran players who, and when I say veteran players, veteran bench players, not any starters, right? So if these young players are competing with veteran bench players for a position, I think we should give it to the younger players because we are building for the future versus giving the spots to somebody who has been a perennial bench player and just can't find themselves as a starter. Again, not really call the name, just speaking in general terms.
All right. Which is fair. All right. So, Issa, Alan, you have anything to say? Because maybe Pastor have him final word. So Issa look like him have been busy at work. So Pastor, have any final word because we are about to wrap up because 2 hours is good enough, you know we're not sleep on the road.
I mean,
2 hours.
JD, I just hope people understand that I am not going to negatively be criticizing any player with any ill intent. I played football all my life. I play in the defensive area, so I am much harder on my defenders than I will be on the other guys. And from the inception, when they brought King in the team, I have been pointing out that this man needs to learn fast, and I don't believe he has grasped enough to be considered at the international level at this time. I still believe that one of the injustices is that he came in just when Luo would have been improving a little bit to hold a place, and probably Luo was his inspiration, and Luo doesn't read the game well enough for me. So for all of the players coming in, you just have to know that the measure of the man is not your teammates. It's the world standard where you use measure you. And we're using that because it is what it takes to be successful on the international stage. So if you are better than your peers, Whisper was leaps and bounds ahead of the guys in Manning Cup in the offensive third. But that is not the measure because you're not going to be playing Manning Cup in Jamaican colors. You're going on the world stage. So if you want to be considered for the team, you have to be better than the likes of all of the players that factor for Jamaica on the wing because that's your position. So for Bernard, yeah, you know you have to come in if you want to take a man game. I did intro to political science with Pernell Charles and Pernell Charles. So when you get a job, you must be so damn good at your job that the manager sees in you his replacement at any time. So for all the guys, just turn up and give the coach the headache.
All right, so thanks very much, Sean, Issa, Lansley, and all the other guys them that came on. Let me go through these three super chats. We had the one from Ante, massive respect. Thanks for the super chat. Football Global says Dennis Strong out, and then Anthem says weed out the lazy players. All right, so guys, you know our thing. It's organized. We have a lot of videos all across both of our platforms. I want you guys to take your time out, just look at them, give your thoughts on all of them, because we do put out work to upload them and receive them from Simon doing a good job, and also put our input out on the videos as well. Thanks for the subscription, because I put a total today and you guys passed it. Massive respect. We said we wanted 5,400 and we have passed that, so thanks yet again. All right, Brinjin says replacing the boss might be a bad thing. All right, don't know preacher. Big up JD. Have you seen the Reggae Girl statement? No, I am going to look at it now. Shadow Striker, Shadow Strike, and then I will, if I have to do a separate video on it, I will do a separate video on it. All right, because this was just for the guys, and I think it's respectful to just make it be for the guys, and then we can move on for that. So maybe tomorrow we can add it in our conversation. If we should come tomorrow, because we said Give Back Friday is tomorrow as well, and we want to make sure we can give back as to what we said. All right, so I will try my best to come on tomorrow. Maybe it's going to be a little bit late, because I will be having my kid later on in the day. Yes. All right, yeah, man. So thanks yet again. All of you guys came on, man. Massive respect, and see you guys in the next one. All right, respect and thanks. All right, yeah, man. Peace out.